What you're seeing here is the price of cacao over the past 3 decades, from 1990 to 2024. And as the line moves, you can already tell cacao prices have been very volatile. In the early 1990s, prices were around 1,200 to 1,500 per metric ton. Then it climbed to just over 2,000 by the mid-90s. Then in 2000, cacao dropped back to around 900. But then in 2002, price surged past 2,300. Why is that? A civil war in Ivory Coast disrupted the whole supply chain. Ivory Coast is the largest cacao exporter, responsible for over 40% of global supply. But the next major climb came between 2007 and 2011. The rise was driven by strong demand, particularly from Asia, and concerns about production shortfalls in West Africa. After some fluctuation, prices spiked again around 2015, reaching about 3,200. This time, it was due to El Niño weather patterns, which impacted rainfalls and threatened crop yields. Within just a year, the prices went from 2,600 in early 2023 to 10,000 per metric ton by March 2024. So what caused it? A widespread outbreak of the cacao swollen shoot virus wiped out plantations in Ghana. Crop yields fell dramatically while global demand continued to climb. As a result, financial speculations in commodity markets pushed prices even higher. This graph shows prices, but it tells a deeper story of fragile ecosystems, unpredictable politics, and an industry still shaped by inequality. Over 70% of the world's cacao comes from just two countries, Ivory Coast and Ghana. This concentration of supplies means that any disruption, whether political, environmental, or economic, will have major effects on the price of chocolate. Climate change is altering the weather in West Africa. Unseasonal heavy rains, floods, and drought have damaged trees and delayed harvests. On top of that, the cacao swollen shoot virus has infected tens of thousands of hectares in Ghana alone, killing trees and slashing production. At the same time, global demand for chocolate continues to rise, especially in countries like India and China. So when supply drops and demand stays strong, prices surge. Most recently, the US imposed a 21% tariff on cacao imports from top producers like Ivory Coast and Ecuador. Financial traders have turned cacao into a hot commodity, buying futures, betting on shortages, and driving prices up even further. The price of chocolate has climbed steadily. Consumer prices rose by over 70% in 2024 alone. In the UK, a 5-pack of Cadbury's cream egg rose from £1.65 in 2020 to £4.5 in 2025. Hershey's stock price hit a all-time high, benefiting shareholders but not the farmers. Finally, there is a shrinkflation effect, where chocolate bars that look the same on the outside weight a little less each year, which in fact might benefit the health of overall citizens.